rock your hairstyle now? And how long have you been rocking that?
So I will say, Sam, you know that hair is a struggle for me. So during probably maybe I cut my hair in a pixie maybe in 2017, 2018, something like that. And going to the salon every week to get it done. And then here comes the pandemic. Salon shut down. Your girl was struggling. I was stuck because I don't know how to do my hair. It was turning into a mini fro. And my then stylist said that they were going to open the salon for like just a couple of weeks. Because here in Arizona, they kind of broke away and didn't believe in all the things. And I was like, I need my hair done. So I did. He cut me back into a pixie. It was going to be a month. So he cut me back into a pixie. And then on one of my subsequent visits, he let me know that they were going to be shut down indefinitely after a couple of visits. And I was like, well, I need something that I can take care of. And my husband and I were talking. He was like, you should just try like this. And I was like, a boy haircut? I don't think so. And he was like, just try it. And I was like, well, I'm not going into the office. Nobody's going to see me. Fine, I'll try it. So my beautician, I'm going to say shaved me, but he cut me down. And I was like, it's a lot of face, but okay. My husband loved it. My daughters, they like me with long hair. So they were just like, if you like it, we support you. And that's so since 2020, towards middle 2020, I've transitioned to a barber. Probably 2022, 21. And I've been rocking this ever since. I am getting bored because I like versatility. I'm getting bored because I feel like I've had the same haircut since then. But I don't know. Yeah, so that was kind of the pandemic. Pandemic was my catalyst.
Wow. I love it. It looks
Thank
absolutely
you.
gorgeous on you.
Thank
Play with
you.
color. Have you thought about that?
I did do that in the beginning with my stylist, but getting my hair cut every other week, I'm like, I'm wasting money. So
Yeah.
my mom was like, do it yourself. I was like, girl, I don't have them skills. So it's been the natural highlights, all my gray. But
Yeah.
I would love to play with color. I just feel like I'm going to be
True.
1 week
Yeah.
coloring it, next week cutting
True.
it. So
And that's the thing about having a haircut like that. It's so low maintenance.
it
Because once
is.
you start with the color, you got to maintain it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I feel
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
just grow a little something on top, cut it off, grow it off, cut it off. Well, you look great. So you
Thank
got
you.
options.
Thank
That's
you. Thank
what you have.
you. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So having girls and hair not being your thing, how did that explain? How does that work?
Guy got jokes. That's how that work. And they both have a lot of hair, really long. Um, so pregnant with my first, I had to learn how to braid. So I was like, somebody got to teach me how to braid because I don't. Sam, you did my hair every week. When I went away to college, we went to different colleges and I had to struggle through whatever was happening. So it was a ponytail it was just a curly ponytail because I knew I could wash and just go. Um, but having them, I had to learn how to braid, plait, whatever. So they would rock 1, 2, 3 ponytails.
I count them.
Girl, 3 was my limit because I was like 2 up here, 1 in the back, or 1 up there and 2 in
I'll
the
do
back.
that.
Like, and then I learned how to French braid, so they would get the 2 braids. Or my oldest was like, "Hey, can you like do a braid all on one side this way?" I was like, "I'll do my best." So it was a struggle. Thankfully, my youngest was more like me, and she was like, "Just give me a bun." I'm like, "Girl, let's go." But at
Right.
8, my rule was at 8, you learn how to do your own hair because y'all want too many different things. Like I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So yeah, that's kind of how that went. At 8, they learned how to do their own hair. Also, I didn't have it, but I also didn't want them to struggle like me. So they have learned how to take care of their hair. Let's go to the salon, get your ends clipped every month, get a deep condition, all of that. It was a little more frequent when they were first learning how it was every other week, but learn how to do it in between, learn how to take care of your hair. Cause I didn't know anything about my hair. And it was a struggle for me growing up. Excuse me. My hair is fine and frizzy, and I'm tender-headed, and I don't have a lot of patience for hair. So all I wanted to do was wear a ponytail, wash it, ponytail, be done. But I was super limited in what I could do and what I valued with my hair. And I didn't want that for them, especially
Yeah.
because they're girly girls. I was never a girly girl. Um, So I didn't want my struggles to be their struggles, or because their mother didn't have the skills that they had to look like nobody loved them. Uh, so they also began to learn it's different out here though. I will say it's different out here, but that whole salon experience of community, they began to become immersed in it. Now, they're kids and all they can do is listen, but it got to a point where they looked forward to going to the salon and seeing Mr. Bevin, because that's who did our hair, has done our hair for a very long time since we've been out here. And so during the pandemic, they're like, we miss Mr. Bevin, miss blah, 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 blah. Like, you get to know your elders, you get to know people and just talk stuff, be supported, get advice that you didn't ask for, all of the things. And it's nice because we don't have a large Black community out here in Phoenix. So you
Mhm.
get to just, whew, I can just be, I don't have to code switch. I don't have to do all
Yeah.
the things. I can just be myself, and you accept me for that. Um, be surrounded by good people. Girl, I done went all off the topic. What you asked
Oh,
me
no,
about?
you're exactly on topic. You're exactly on topic. No, exactly on topic. You are talking about the safe space of our salons, and
Yeah,
that's what we need. That's what we need.
we
Yeah.
do. We do. So yeah, but my girls, they do their hair now. Thank God they've worked through their experience of how to properly comb and brush their hair, how to properly wash, get to the scalp. So it's not just, you're not just dealing with the strands, but you're really getting in there, have a
Thank
clean scalp.
Look,
Yeah. I mean, what products work? I know we talked about that earlier. What products work, what doesn't. And as they're growing up, your hormones are changing. So hair changes, like just all of the things of being a woman. Uh, but their hair is long. I don't think that they would ever cut their hair, at least not as short as their mom. But yeah, so God bless them and God's sense of humor for giving me girly girls with long and lots of hair.
that is funny. Yeah, if you would have told me in high school you'd have girly girls with long hair, I would have laughed a lot. Like, ooh, damn.
Exactly. Exactly. But my mom is like, she loves it. She is like, they should have been my daughters. I was like, you are correct, ma'am.
So did she do your hair growing up?
She did. She
Okay.
did. Yeah, that precious hot comb. Yeah, she would do
Ah, the
my
hot.
hair.
She used the hot comb on you?
She surely did. Because
Okay.
frizzy hair,
Okay.
it needed to look neat. It needed to be
Yeah.
whatever. And humidity just was like, nope. So yeah,
That,
she
and
would. And I would throw it in
forget.
a ponytail.
our options, I forget our options were limited then. There was no flat iron. There
No.
was no such thing because like I would use a hot comb today. I'm not gonna lie, I still have the original one, but some
Mhm.
hair textures I would never put a hot comb to, and yours would have been one of them. However, there was not an option back then. You would have said flat iron back then, and we would have flat who, flat huh? What is that? So
Exactly. Exactly. That's so true. I forgot about that. Yeah, we had either the curlers and
yeah,
a hot comb.
yeah, and getting in to straighten your hair with a curling iron, that's a no. So yeah,
Mhm.
the hot comb was our only option. It really was. And, ooh,
Yeah.
and I think that's why I sweat to this day. Like seriously, I get hot real easy. I start sweating real easy. It's the uh,
For real. Don't move, don't breathe, don't nothing.
yeah,
Hold your ear. Yeah, the trauma. There's some trauma
yeah,
behind that.
yeah. Shout out
That's
to
it.
Dochi, Black Girl Memoir. She has a really really nice verse in that song where she references the trauma of hot combs, and she does a very good job lyrically of
Oh,
of painting a picture with that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to go back and listen to that because, yeah, we
yeah.
survived it. We
We
survived
survived.
it.
We survived the kitchen sink. Like when you
Mhm.
were describing the experience in the basement of you coming in and just relaxing and the shampoo, hair massage. The thing is, this is taking place in the kitchen sink. There was no luxury massaging shampoo bed with a halo waterfall. No,
No, that did not exist anywhere.
anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, if you would have told us then that there was going to be a luxury shampoo bed that massages your back, your arms, your legs, waterfall, steam treatment, cool little light situation going on, we
That's
would have.
that's wild. That even today in my mind feels so luxurious that it's like, not just the rich and famous can experience
Right.
that.
Right. I'm telling you, when I saw it last year, when I saw it last year was literally a month after I had a very subpar shampoo, and I don't
Mhm.
have to shampoo my hair. Like that's enough. So it was a
I
big
see
deal for
that.
me, and I was so excited, even though I knew, and it was, and as a result, I went home and wrote out a luxury shampoo service. I was like, that's all I would want. I just want somebody to wash all this and detangle it for me. I'll do the rest. So I
Mhm.
was like, if I were to create it, this is what I would do. And then literally a month, not even a month later, I saw that massage bed. I was like, if this is what we're doing, coach, put me back in the game. I was like, no, no, no. Hold up. We'll get back to those cookies in a minute. Well, hold up. Run that shampoo bed right quick because I got a plan for that. So yeah, like it almost stopped me in my tracks. I was like,
Mm,
oh no, as many dues as we have paid at the kitchen sink, we getting
yeah,
this
yeah,
free
yeah.
service. We paid for it already.
I'm excited for you. Because you've had the luxury attached to hair without the bed from the
Oh,
very beginning.
oh wow. God bless you.
The very
Wow.
beginning.
Wow. I love it. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you.
All right. So I've got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
Um, if you had one hair wish, what would it be?
A hair wish
Yeah. If you had one hair wish, what would you
for
could
somebody to come and do my hair every day.
I like that. I'm gonna take that wish. I like that. Just whatever it is, do it.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. All righty. Second question. If you were to have a basement appointment on Briarwood today, and we're
Hmm.
going down there today, who else is gonna be there in the salon with you? Who
Ooh.
do you want to bring with you?
Ooh. I want the crew. I want the crew. I want Wendy. I haven't seen her in forever. Toya, Air, Lavita, because she come with some stories. Let me
Nitra.
see.
Nitra
Who?
gotta come. Nitra.
That's true. Yes, Anitra. Oh, I
I
just
did
talked to
Anitra's hair in the salon not long before I left the salon, like in 2016-ish. It was so
Did
cool.
you?
Yeah, we got a
Oh,
picture too, but I did her hair. That was so cool doing her hair
oh,
as an
love
old adult.
that. Girl, she
Yeah.
got so much hair.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
much hair.
Okay, I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
Oh no,
We
you're
were
good.
immersed in the crew.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes. Like I want the crew. I want Casey to make his appearance downstairs, but then go
I'm
right back
recording his
upstairs.
chronicle tomorrow, and I'm putting him on blast. It will have already came out by now, but I have been on his for about 2 months. I'm like, dude, like, just set the date. Come on. It never changes. It never changes. He's funnier
Oh,
though. Like, that's my guy. Like, that's
yeah.
my gosh, he's funny.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, like, and honestly, let me see. I'm not trying to slight anybody. Not trying to slight anybody, but I will say anybody that you had to add to that, it's gonna be great, right? Because you surround yourself with great people, and even people that maybe are making their entry into greatness. Like you bring that out. You bring that out. So yeah, you can curate the rest of the crew.
Okay. 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 I love the crew. I like it just as it is. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. 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 Somebody gonna make a Wendy's run for us or a Taco Bell run. Come back and make our day. Mama got the cake toppings in the microwave,
Listen.
so we're good.
Oh, yeah, we good, good. We good. And
Yeah.
as we go upstairs to get that slice of cake, I'm finna tell Casey business. He gonna be talking but whispering on that phone because you can't hear nothing he's saying.
Not a word. And he ain't up to no good on the phone. No. None. No. That is
Yeah.
so funny. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we had cell phones back then?
Oh, we. Oh, we.
There would have been not one reason for any of us to have a cell phone back then. No, thank you. No, no, no.
But girl, you was gram ready before the gram was even considered. You got your pictures because after we got our hair done, you was like, okay, here's the spot. Let me take that picture.
You know what? Now, and as soon as you said that, I kind of remembered that. That's why I have that picture. I've got a picture over there of Melanie too. But I would take y'all picture right by the door before you left. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, could have made a grass wall and everything for a background. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
you did think about it, but you was like, let me see. Or your mom or your dad was like, look, you going too far. Because I feel like you had at some point, maybe my senior year, you had something decorated in the background. I feel
wow.
like because I don't think grass walls were a thing then, but I'm pretty sure you had it decked out.
That
You've
is
always
so
had an
funny.
eye.
That's funny. Wow. Wow. Man, we made a lot of stuff happen back in the day. We really did. And
Mhm.
we worked with bare minimal. We made stuff. We didn't even work with bare minimal. We made stuff to work with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and yet you what you created never looked makeshift or rigged. None of that. It was always chef's kiss. Always.
Oh,
Always.
thank you. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely creating my biggest venture yet, and I'm super excited. So
I'm
would
excited
love
for you.
to host you in
Yeah.
Dallas. So whenever you're making that way,
Yeah.
no.
I'm gonna bring my daughters so we can have a girls trip in Dallas and they can get the full experience.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Super excited for you.
Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
I have one last question. The last
Okay.
last question always. I don't know if you watched any of it, but it's an interesting last question. It has nothing to do with hair. This is actually part of a very small personal research endeavor that
Uh-oh.
I'm doing. I'm taking this opportunity to just dig a little deeper. Look, eventually this study or footage might end up in some book 20 years from now or something. Um, the question is, what is your very, 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 very first memory?
Period. My first memory.
Yep.
Mm. I'm hoping that I haven't created this memory off of pictures, but I feel like my first memory is on I don't know if it was called a rocking horse. It wasn't a rocking horse, but there was like this horse on springs that I had ooh, 5 years old, maybe 4, somewhere around there. And so I would bounce on it, and then as an only child, I was allowed to go in the front room and sit on the sofa with the plastic on it. And I had like my little bunny that had, in hindsight, the bunny was a little less than beautiful probably for most eyes. But it fit my style. He was yellow, and had like different quilt pieces on him, so it was different patterns. But I remember going from bouncing on that horse thing, I don't even know what it's called, to going on the sofa and sitting in peace with my bunny. That was
Okay.
like my fun. That was my I don't know. That was my thing. But
Okay.
that's probably my first memory. Yeah, that's I
Thank you for
love
sharing. Thank you for being so
it.
open to recollect and go back
Yeah,
and all that good stuff.
I
And most,
love the memory lane.
we have definitely made our treks down memory lane in a 1980 something Chevette.
That
We
I'm sure people who are looking and watching, they gonna be like, "Let me Google what the heck is a Chevette." But we got places.
That Chevette got us there, okay? Oh my gosh. You used to pick me up
Yes,
from practice and games, drop me off from school. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, yeah, girl. Thank you. We had some good times, good times.
Well, once again, as I said, thank you so much. I love, love, love having been able to connect with you and see you after over like
And no, no,
25
no, 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 no. Not too
minutes.
much, not too much.
Minutes. We just saw each other.
I know, right? Like 30 years. High school was in the 90s.
It doesn't sound like that though. Like that sounds crazy.
It
And
does.
we don't look our age, so I'm just
It
like, no.
it does, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad it was funny because I said, I haven't heard back from Kim. I said, I'm just going to write up her questions and I'm just going to like copy and paste them. So I was going to copy and paste
Uh-huh.
and I was like, you were like the third or fourth person that week where messages just didn't get to me. Either I sent them, got sent to me. So it was something in that week that was just squirrely. So
Uh,
I chuckled. I was like, Kim been ready. She was waiting on me.
Look, Sam, I'm not on social media hardly at all. So when I saw your message at first, I was like, "Oh my goodness, yes!" And my family, they are on me like, "Mom, we sent you something. You haven't looked at it." My husband, same thing. I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna get on there," and then I open it up, and then the feed just starts, and then I forget. And I literally, no kidding, the day that I responded, I had woken up like in a panic, like, oh crap, I did not respond to Sam. I don't know what she said. I don't know let me go on there. And I was, because I wanted to honor your time. And I was so thankful. I am so thankful and grateful for you inviting me for this conversation, that I didn't want to be that one. But I am terrible at social media.
That's what, that's good. Thank you so much. The honor definitely mine. And I'm just glad that, like I said, we can connect and I love being connected to beautiful people, beautiful spirits, and you are one of them. So
Oh, thank you.
thank you for being who you
Likewise. Thank
are.
you.
Aw. Well, all right, folks. This has been a beautiful episode of Hot Comb Chronicles, the high school edition. Make sure to keep up with all the going ons on social media, and you can always look out for us at rootedindallas.com, our website, where we will list all of our details, and you can now book your service. So, see me soon. Take care till then.